Ravens. Damn, man. We gotta discuss the good, bad, and ugly about Ravens versus Steelers coming right now. Yo guys, my name is Sunny. Welcome to szg.sports. And if you love Ravens, well, if you still love them, I know you do, please subscribe. Hit that bell so you know when I go live, so you know when I upload a video, and you can be part of the channel. Also, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and put comments below. I love to hear the comments. I try to respond to every single one of them. Damn, man. This game was hard to watch. I'm gonna jump right into the good, bad, and ugly because I have a little bit of here notes. My goods, running back in the first half, specifically Freeman. I was like, Freeman has impressed me. I'm not gonna lie. Not expecting this Freeman. He's explosive. Like for a back this veteran, I was like, whoa, you have some burst. So Freeman for sure. I love also the my other good. Whole defense in the first half was really good. Really good. I mean, we were 2-3 and outs back to back, and then the other one was maybe 4 plays, and then they had to punt again. I love that first drive, right? The 99-yard drive, and I tweeted back then, "This is Raven football. 99 yards, 9+ minutes, finish with a touchdown. Amazing." They run defense. And no, the Steelers don't have the best running attack, specifically in the first 3 quarters. That running defense, great. That's what I want. That's what I need. And then 4 is something that you guys might not agree with me. I'm beefing right now with some Ravens fans because I don't think the play calling. I don't think Giro is the problem. I think sometimes he's a problem. Wayne sometimes gets into his head and a problem in that. See, the problem is we look at everything in a vacuum. If you go to every fan base, you will hear these things, right? Oh, our OC is not blah blah blah. Our DC is not blah blah blah. But go back and watch some of these plays. There was plays to be have. There was plays to be have, even when they were blitzing, even when pressure was there. We'll talk about that later. That's my good. I guess plenty of good because that first half was really good, especially on defense. The bad. Not scoring in the first half. This first half should have been like 21-0. Right? Okay, I mean, we didn't score in that first drive, which we moved the ball. We should at least come up with 3. We didn't score. And then we moved the ball throughout. I mean, we had 1 3 and out, but for the most part, there was a lot of movement. And we were moving the ball. And then we got close enough. We had to either punt or whatever, right? Then a reception by Lamar, so on, so go. So, saying that, didn't capitalize in the defense was balling and the offense was moving the ball, but they were not good enough. They were not even good enough for that many field goals, right? We scored a touchdown and then we scored a field goal, but we fell flat. I mean, this offense needs to wake up. It's flat right now. My other bad, the injuries, man. The injuries is killing us. Marlon Humphrey now out for the year. Taylor Young left that game for the most part. I think after the second quarter, I remember seeing him. Pat McCarry also left. I'm trying to think of somebody else. But that's why you saw Marlon a lot in the slot. So, man, the injuries, again, we can't catch a break. It's hard. It's very frustrating to see all this injuries. This is not this is not against the players. They can do anything, but yeah. And sack, I mean, I felt like, man, we barely touching Big Ben. Well, what's up with that? Lamar was getting sacked all over the place. Big Ben was barely getting touched. There was the one big play that they had on the sideline? It was one of the big plays, right? And they blitz. But look, when you blitz, you go in all in. They went all out. They play action, and what happened? Marlon was one of the culprits, and a couple others they stop. Oh, just enough time, man. You blitz, and you didn't even get a QB hurry, a QB hit. Nah, that's horrible. That is bad. But sacking in general, right, hitting, that not much of that happening. And on the other side, they obviously were just all over us. That's my bad. Let's talk about my ugly. Let's talk about the O-line. The inside, I think, it played well. I will say this. For all the things that we have been talking, Bozeman and Seiler, great. Powers has his moments, but decent for the most part. Alejandro Villanueva y well, I guess it was Pat McCory at the beginning, and then it switched to Phillips. It didn't matter. It really didn't matter. Both of them were bad. All three of them were bad. Pat McCory wasn't great either. Pat McCory hasn't been great since he got injured, right? I think Pat McCory should be done for the year as well, because I think he's not recovered for the previous injury, plus the hand now. It is what it is. But the O-line, man, look, next year, I'm literally telling you guys, because you guys know I do a lot of scouting. Left tackle, you're hoping you have it solved because you're paying a bunch of money. Left guard, even if it's not Powers, you drafted Ben Cleveland, so you're assuming it's solved. Center, I'm assuming they're going to trade the big Bozeman. Right guard, Seiler's here on the contract. Right tackle, big question marks. Big Al cannot play the right tackle. Get him out of here. This is what we need to draft if there's no free agent, which probably won't, because not many good tackles make the market. Right tackle, go get your first round pick on a tackle. And I know there's other positions that, look, I love defense. I would love a rangy safety. Sure. I love that. Right tackle is my biggest necessity. I fix the right tackle. If Stanley comes back, now you have an O-line that you can work with. Right? Now you have a really good O-line. And then we can fix the other portion. Because you have receivers that I like, although Bateman was MIA. And you have the running backs coming back from injury. So you're hoping they're good, right? And you can low manage both of them between them. That being said, that O-line is what you need to fix. Tight end room, maybe, because after Andrews you don't have much, but you can get a decent tight end in the market or in the later rounds. But right tackle, and I think this is a really good year for tackles. That's first pick for the Ravens. Okay, let's talk about the other ugly, Lamar Jackson. Second week in a row. I don't know what's happening with Lamar Jackson. The pick was horrible. And with the pick, Lamar he's trying to do too much. Let's just call it what it is. He's trying to do too much. He needs to just tone it down, right? In that case, TA was coming after me. Let me just lay down, take a sack. I'll just give myself up. You have JT behind you, right? When you throw a lollipop up there, what do you expect? The Browns essentially rushed everybody, and they had like three. I think had 3 D-backs. That's not what the Steelers did. I think the Steelers rushed 5, so you have a lot of D-backs. Remember, I think it was 3rd and goal, maybe 3rd and 5 from the, I think it started 1st and 10 from the 11. Anyway, the field is very compact. That means you have a lot. So when they rush 5, there's 6 people out there. I mean, this was probably one of Minka's easiest interceptions. Decision was bad. I love his escapability, but some of these sacks, he ran through to that guy, to whoever, right? To Wormley twice, if I remember correctly, and I think one to Watt. Okay, that's 3 sacks that he ran to the sack, but more than that, because I can live with that, because he likes to escape, he likes to throw on the run, blah, blah, blah. I can live with that. My problem is when there's a blitz, for some effing reason, Lamar is looking way down the field. I'm like, Lamar, you know there's a blitz coming. If for down the field, you have a second. Did Hollywood beat the guy cleanly from the side, like on the release? No, well, let me look for my underneath. You don't have time like, oh, let me see if he develops. No, you don't have that time. Your O-line ain't good enough. Okay? So it's good that you have one route going deep, because if Hollywood has the clean release, then you just throw it up there and let him catch it. But if he doesn't, I saw the drag route being open, right? Being open. Mark Andrews, Sammy Watkins, the running back. I saw Pat McCart. Project Pat, right? There, it was there. So Lamar, take what the defense gives you, move on. Oh, it was a 3-yard pass. So what? It was a 4-yard pass. So what? Now the defense is gonna suck themselves in. Boom, over the top. The other problem that I have with Mr. Lamar Jackson, throwing low. I remember when he was a rookie saying this, that he needed to fix throwing low. Back when I was streaming with Joe New, shout out to my guy. I was like, man, if Lamar didn't throw low and he's reverted back to throwing effing low, why? I had no idea. But he needs to elevate that ball a little bit. Why does our receivers always have to slide or bend them so low to grab the ball? Why? Have you noticed that? Their receivers always like, Mark Andrews does this a lot. He catches and he's sliding and he's going down. Sammy Watkins has done it, right? Like scooping it out. Hollywood has done it. Why? That's not normal, right? Lamar, you need to elevate it. You need to throw a little bit higher. My question is it the throwing motion that is causing that? Because if it is, it's going to be hard for us to change that. And it's problematic, right? So, Lamar Jackson, God knows I love him. This game's on him. This L is on him. It's not on Giro. It's on the O-line a little bit. But even with the pressure of the O-line, there was receivers. There was receivers because I think what happened was Giro said, if they're going to all-out blitz me, I'm going to always have a guy coming on the drag route, right? That is basically in front of Lamar, all doing like a drag hitch route, right? Like a 4-5, nothing super deep. Enough for if nobody's there, he can dump it. And if a corner wants to go with him, he can fake and run. So Lamar, I mean, I was frustrated because again, we love Lamar and he makes plays and that this team's asked too much from him. I get all that. But nah, this is on him and he needs to do better. Now guys, let me know what you think. What was your good, bad, and ugly? If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter, IG, Facebook at szg.sports. Don't forget, I have the other channel, AFC North Talk. Link is going to be in the description. Make sure you subscribe. It's a fun show. Thanks for watching and I will see you next time. Peace out.